Are we live yet? Uh-huh. Does that mean yes? 117. Somebody fucking unfollowed me like a bunch of dicks. Fucking dicks. You know what? I might as well turn the light on. Are we why is this not working then? There we go. All right. What's up, guys? We are back doing the thing, making it happen. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys are having a fantastic one. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble, making things happen. Should probably go and follow a bunch more people on Rumble, see if we can get a couple followers back. All right, we are live. Where the fuck are you, baby girl? Oh, okay. Yeah. You can be there. Oh, man. Why you got shit in your mouth all the time? Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Yeah, you can eat my feet. It's all good. Xena is teething and using my feet as her chew toy. Fucking hundreds of dollars on chew toys, and she uses my fucking... She's using my fucking thing. My feet. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty. We are doing Age of Empires 4. Just to try and do a little different thing here. Ain't no thing. I think
Guillaume
I
could join
did
with his
this
liege's army,
before,
he needed to gather his own
but I
men
don't remember
and
all of
organize
it.
them into
So
fighting order. To do this, he first needed to get a lay of the land.
I think it's gonna be we're definitely gonna know some of it.
A collection of large rocks caught Guillaume's eye. Wary of hidden threats, he decided to investigate.
Rotate the camera around.
Guillaume discovered a recently abandoned camp. A closer look would determine which direction the men went. Happy knowing that his men were nearby, Guillaume refocused his attention.
What's up, baby girl? All right, there we go. Bada boom, bada bing.
Guillaume set off in search of his men, scouting the surroundings as he moved.
Suis pour Normandie. Avant chevauche.
Avance.
With each gallop of his horse's hooves, more of Guillaume's land was revealed to him.
Dan saith vostre commande.
Follow the markers. Ain't no thing.
Chevauche.
Ay, ay, ay.
Charles avant.
Oh, we're going to the spearman camp. All right.
Guillaume had found his spearmen. However, they would need to be organized and prepared for battle, after which he could continue searching for the rest of his forces.
Gonna turn audio down a little bit. Oh shit, man. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on over here? The hell? What's going on? The fuck? Oh, Jesus. Why you always go where I'm about to step? Fuck. Yes. Yes. The fuck? Alright. Alright, let's try. Oh, did I fuck up? Oh, we finished. His first forces, he would need to gather more before joining King Henri. King Henri the First, 1047. Shit, man. That's a long time ago. Oop, nope, play next. Let's do it. Valedune. I think it's Valedunes. Dune. You know. Hey, that's my water.
With his
The
spearmen
fuck?
found,
Go get your own
Guillaume
water.
was one step closer to reclaiming
Also,
his
don't you have a
dukedom.
bottle around here too?
First, he would
Like
need
two
to
of them?
organize them under his command.
Jesus.
Only then could he continue his search for the rest of his forces. He gathered his spearmen and coordinated them into proper rank and file.
To the marker.
Guillaume knew that his men would need to follow his every command in the coming battle, and so he assigned them as a group under his control.
Hey.
Guillaume's spearmen were now a respectable fighting unit. It was time to march on in search of more reinforcements.
Oh, yeah? Is that what was happening? Fuck around and got locked up. Select Guillaume and all of his spearmen. Continue searching. Ah. Oh, I can't move them in like that yet, eh? Just A. Avance.
Uth la Dieu merci.
Guillaume's cousin and treacherous rebel Guy de Bourgogne had erected a wooden palisade along the path in an attempt to halt Guillaume's progress.
Erect.
However, this was no problem for his spearmen, who destroyed it with ease.
Erect. Perfect.
An enemy patrol had been scouting the area. Guillaume knew that his spearmen were the perfect counter and saw this as an opportunity to test their mettle.
Vos armes appareillettes et à l'aide! Sayez appareillettes de
With
partie!
his spearmen now proven in battle, Guillaume and his men moved on.
Well, that's good to know.
Pour votre souverainement, brillettes, si à l'aide!
Spearmen have a huge advantage over
Group of
cavalry.
enemy archers blocked Guillaume's path. He knew their long range would give them a distinct advantage over his spearmen. As luck would have it, a regiment of his loyal horsemen had been spotted close by.
Avance!
Quitte-vous!
Yeah!
Once
Kill
again
them
proved he was a
motherfuckers!
shrewd
All
tactician.
right.
He knew his horsemen had the speed to run down and defeat the much slower archers.
Might lose one.
Parade!
Yeah.
In avant, cavalarios!
With his horsemen now battle-hardened, Guillaume focused on locating his own regiment of archers.
Let's do it. Let's rock. In the immortal words of Al Bundy, let's rock. Following the markers. Markers following. Oh, are we gonna fight again? Or no, these are my archers, right? Yes! Archers ready!
Guillaume found his archers hidden within a quiet village. They reported that a group of enemy spearmen were on their way to secure the area. Guillaume noticed the hill nearby and knew it would be a perfect spot for an ambush.
Fucking perfect. Let's get up on the hill with the archers. Archers ready! Can't fucking shoot him. Yeah. That's a good one to know, though. Archers on a hill are so much better than archers on the ground.
Guillaume's plan once again proved true. His archers shot down the enemy spearmen from their strategic position. With his forces now gathered under his command, Guillaume prepared to rendezvous with his ally, King Henri I of France.
Rendezvous with King Henri.
Moment ici, archer.
Oh, you have to hold it all the way. All right.
Pour André!
Destroy these little huts. Might as well. If they want. Yep. Why not? Fuck it. Knock ready!
Sergeant, allons trouver les ennemis!
You what? Say what? Les boo, les bon amis. Assemble my army. Alright, alright, alright. Is that King Henry? Looks like I was gonna say. That's
Now
King
bolstered
Henry.
by his liege's forces, Guillaume marched to battle.
Pour André!
Take position. Taking position.
The time had finally come. Guy and his rebel army stood in open defiance against the combined forces of Guillaume and King Henri. Guillaume had mastered numerous skills, and now it was time to put those skills to the test. Henri had granted Guillaume the right to initiate the attack, and on his order, the fight for his dukedom would begin.
All right. Spearmen go to the horses. Horses go.
It was during this battle
Here.
that Guillaume first demonstrated his prowess as a warrior of Viking descent. He single-handedly turned
I think
the tide
that's
of
the way
battle
it goes.
and inspired his men to victory.
Obeir est virtuts.
With
Damn
his
it.
forces depleted, Guy de Brion was utterly defeated and fled. It was said that the dead were so numerous they floated downstream and clogged the local water wheel. It was this victory at Valesdune where Guillaume first displayed his militaristic genius and demonstrated his fighting prowess. It was here that he
Militaristic
established himself
genius,
as the
I tell ya.
undisputed Duke of Normandy.
Undisputed Duke of Normandy. The Duke, I tell ya. The Duke of Normandy. Victory! Let's do it. Level 20. Hey. Play next. Resource gathering. Brittany. Guillaume de Normandy marched on his rival to the west, Conan de Bretagne, to destabilize the Duchy of Brittany. He aimed to bring down the major stronghold of Dinan. That's the best French accent you're gonna get from me.
1065. And Guillaume is marching west to deal with the last threat to his duchy, the Duke of Brittany Conan II.
The Duke of Brittany.
Chateau de Dinan
It's a
was
big
a
ass
formidable
gold
fortress
deposit.
and would need an impressive army to siege its walls and bring down the keep. Guillaume entrusted the raising of such an army to his wife, Mathilde de Flandre, Duchess of Normandy. First, Mathilde would need to gather resources, a job for her loyal villagers. Resources were essential in constructing buildings and producing units, and could be found all across the land. But Mathilde knew the most important resource to begin gathering was food.
Press A.
Sì. Escolto. Bacchus. Quod. Col...
Me? Cap?
Escolto. Alla materia.
Food was key in recruiting villagers and military units. More villagers would be required if she was to raise a large army. To do this, she turned to her town center, an important landmark where new villagers could be recruited.
Si.
And how
Villagers
do
could
I...
also construct a variety of military and economic buildings. Some of these buildings were used to make resource gathering more efficient, such as the mill. The town could no longer grow without additional homes. Mathilde ordered her villagers to construct new houses to accommodate the growing population. Mathilde ordered construction of the mill close to the berry bushes as an alternative drop-off point for her villagers. Next was wood, a key resource in the construction of many buildings and essential to the success of any town. Mathilde constructed a lumber camp close to a forest, a good source of wood.
Finit. Quod. Finit. Laburo.
Exploro? Si. Cavallo.
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
Escolto. Vado. Ok.
How do I?
Spero.
Ubi vado?
Me.
I just wonder how the frig.
Further growth
'Cause I can
required
auto.
knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts.
Mandes?
I did.
Certe. Escolto. Cavallo. Si.
Me. Escolte. Capere.
Able to move quickly and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering new resources.
Si.
Ubi vado.
It was time for Mathilde to begin gathering the resource that ruled the known world: gold. Fortunately, a gold vein could be found nearby, and Mathilde set her villagers to work mining it.
Ma sono. Escolto.
With her food supply running low, Mathilde constructed farms to replace the depleted berry bushes. They would provide a constant supply of food.
Si. Edifico. Laburo. Ma
I
sono.
don't know how I can make them. It's gotta be once we start.
Parat.
Fect.
Certe.
Spero. La quod. Si, laborans.
Mandes?
Like all great leaders, Mathilde made expert use of local government. They aided her in organizing the villagers and assigned them roles within the settlement.
There we go. There we go.
Si. Ensala.
Ubi vado.
Mathilde's small
Optimizing
town
the
was now
economy.
thriving. and ready to progress to the next age of prosperity. To mark the occasion and celebrate her villagers, Mathilde ordered the construction of a landmark.
Cavallo. Bene. Fierté.
Mais... Som stat pour laborar. Labour.
Landmarks allowed a settlement to grow, granting access to more complex buildings and veteran units.
Escolte. Edifico.
Parat. Vado. Contraco.
The town had grown from just a handful of villagers to a fully established settlement. Mathilde had erected a landmark, announcing to the land that this town was a blossoming settlement. It was the perfect platform from which to forge an army and launch a siege on Conan's castle.
Launching a siege. Fuck yeah. Here we go, baby. Launching a siege on Dinan. To command and take the castle at Dinan. The castle was formidable Mahdi and Bailey design. Take all of Guillaume's cunning. Uh-oh.
It was time to build an
Spaghetti-o.
army. Mathilde had everything she needed to amass a force capable of bringing down the walls of Dinan.
They moved my landmark.
Mathilde was aware of Conan's powerful horsemen. She knew spearmen would prove to be a useful counter. They would make up the core of her army.
Produce spearmen.
Quoi de me? Io ma sono la cose.
Quai de Mendes. Si? Un boulot.
Ah, Félicette Béate.
Comprendo. Cavallo ici.
Quoi de labour? Vado laborar. Cos'è sarà massonata? Mondesqued? Den effect.
Tourma. Vale.
Cursor obéissance. Perfecte. Cum grande course. Oye, oye.
Tourma.
C'est fait.
Mathilde then turned her attention to producing her own horsemen, a particular strength of the Normans.
Si somes.
Io ma sono la cose.
Fouet de labour.
Buon lavoro.
Bene, ascolté.
Ecceli mandement.
Parats, mauvais.
Qued
Mandesque.
me.
Vado a laborar. Longues paratas! In avant, servientes! Pariez, êtes préparés, Lankers! Comprendo!
Attention. In avant. Si, bene udite.
Oh, that's fucked up.
With the horsemen saddled and ready for war, Mathilde was confident they would be able to deal with any archer threat that may appear.
Udite, servientes.
Archers would be a useful tool to have in her own army,
Labour
so
speras.
Mathilde began the production of skilled bowmen.
Deve essere ammassonata. Cos'essere ammassonata?
Udite. Adens pour battaglia.
Me plect.
Gobeng. Parats. Bende.
Mm-hmm.
Quel labour.
Oh, that's stone right there. Oh. Reinforcements.
was accompanied
Heyo.
by an unusual ally, the powerful Anglo-Saxon Earl, Harold Godwinson. They were met with a sprawling town and a mighty army. Mathilde had done her job as Duchess flawlessly, something Guillaume was very much used to. She would remain behind and efficiently run the settlement, while Guillaume marched against Conan.
Captured Diane.
Guillaume knew this would not be an easy siege, but was confident in his forces and his own abilities as a leader. Guillaume and Harold set off to the castle of Dinan.
We have a Tessa. Let us on theater. As du hättest.
Marching to the keep. Yes. So much.
This was the Chateau de Dinan, Conan's stronghold in Brittany. With its capture, Brittany would never be in a position to threaten Normandy again. To capture it, Guillaume needed to seize Conan, who had barricaded himself inside the keep atop the hill. He sounded the charge and laid siege to the keep.
Huskala standeth Jarl.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck her right in the pussy.
Hit the stone. Huskala Hildebus. Hildebus Huskala. Mechtert Hilde! Yes, understood! Galjaru Ontringa! Wacklingas! Huskala standet Jaru! Huskala Hildefus! Galjaru Huskala!
Jeez.
Huskala Hildebus! Huskala Hildebus! Huskala standet Jaru! Mechtert Hilde!
That's funny. I didn't even need to build any of the other guys. That's all right. We are capturing Dinan. Yes.
Brittany was
Victory.
no longer a threat. Mathilde's administrative expertise had once again proved essential to Guillaume's strength. Harold was rewarded with arms, men, and even a knighthood.
The fuck?
According to Norman historians, it was here that Harold swore on holy relics to support Guillaume in his claim to the English throne. An oath sworn was a form of contract, recognized by law and church. Breaking one sworn upon a holy relic would be like breaking a contract with God, and thus have dire consequences.
Oof.
For now, it appeared that Guillaume had formed a strong alliance.
Yeah, you don't
However,
break
it would
the
not
contract
take long
with God.
for it to lay in tatters. Guillaume and Harold
don't even
would
wanna
come
know what the
clash
consequences
in one of
would
the
be
most
like.
infamous battles in history.
Oh. That's alright. My ass is hurting a little bit. Victory! I gotta get me a new chair. Invasion. Enraged, motherfucker.
It is January the 5th, 1066, and Edward the Confessor, King of England, is dead. Harold Godwinson, Earl of Wessex, is elected King of England the following day by the Witan. Harold also claimed that Edward named him his successor upon his deathbed. For Guillaume, this was an absolute betrayal. He believed the throne of England was his by right. He needed to ferry a massive army, with their supplies, armor, weapons, and horses, across the body of water now known as the English Channel. He began construction of a dockyard capable of building his fleet.
Près de la boue. Io m'assono la cose. Si somes. Prate terra. Bene. Me plecta.
Barat pour venir. Labour Speran.
Buon lavoro. Cavallerio parade.
Fouet, mais.
Danger parade.
Mais plec. En escouade.
Obéir est... Si.
Felice et beat. Fouet d'about.
Oye, oye. Si voléis. Ambulo.
Benefect.
Perfect. Me.
Fouet d'about. Mandescouade.
Près de la boue.
Buon labour.
With his fleet now built, Guillaume set about the momentous task of loading his forces.
Quiete, camarades. Ensala.
Servientes. Attention.
Mandement vient. Tout audite ordines. Orchestre. Pace, escoltier. Audite ordines. Mandement vient. Commande, c'est pace, escoltier.
With the winds now more favorable, and reports of Harold's army marching north to fight off a Viking threat, Guillaume was finally ready to launch his invasion. He plotted his course and set sail for England.
We are?
Comprendo.
Norman historians tell us Guillaume received consent for the invasion from Pope Alexander II,
In avant.
thus making a conquest of England a holy mission.
Perfecté. Tous mauvais. Pardon.
Guillaume would land at the old Roman fort of Pevensey. The Anglo-Saxons had taken up residence inside, but they would prove no match for Guillaume's trained soldiers. He landed his forces and took the settlement.
Si. Simovo. Pace escolti. Si. Audite ort sivoles. Course en obéance. En boulot. Get servientes. Attention. Bene.
Oh,
Audi.
I'm fucking stupid.
Pour Andrei.
That's cool.
Ut la Dieu merci.
Defeat the defenders. They have a fucking... What?
Legere chose est
What
vers
the
today.
hell? The fuck?
Allez, couverts. Bataille Tserchun.
Oh, okay. Their wall's fucking broken.
Vigilo.
Ut honor et forza. Dan seith vostre commande.
Dude's a fucking spearman. He's gonna jump on top there.
Legere chose est vers today.
I mean, okay. Does that mean I get this town center? Or this city, whatever. Yes.
Ut Unur
I do.
et Fulz.
The fuck?
Si, Farad.
Quai Mendes? Esfect! Bayard May. Den Hesse. Yeah. Piano.
Garwigan. Arco Farad.
Is there another gold thing around here? Can't assign villagers to wood?
Farad pour la bourrard.
Tuts odite. Io ma sono la cosa.
Farad et Arkier. Farad et Arkier.
Servientes! Attention! Prompt! Quitte au bon site! Perfecté!
Bene, bene.
We'll just do it when we have to.
Momentesi, Arkier. In avant, Arkier.
We'll just when they're done, we'll figure them out.
Arkier part.
Is that Hastings? This is.
Yes? Arco Farad.
Dan seid vostre commande. De bataille appareillez-vous et allez!
Looks like another town that I might be able to get a hold of. Wow. Yeah, you. Huh? Yeah, I know you do. Oh my god. You're nuts. You're welcome. Oh yeah, she's sleeping right now. Oh, never mind. I left. She got up. She's like, where the fuck you going, man? Yeah. Hi, baby girl. All right. Okay.
Sergeant, allons trouver les...
Quid me?
La Bourse-Pérance.
Can't put a town center over here.
Uz honor et force. Avant à l'aide. Uz honor et force.
Warnia. Reachano.
Arco Parat. Demandes.
Ferme. Pour votre souveraineté.
Locating the town of Hastings.
Si allez. Allons y referir. Legier jus
Right here,
espère
motherfucker.
succéder.
Let's go get him.
The promise of land and riches in England had spread far and wide. Knights and mercenaries alike flocked to Guillaume's cause in the hopes of attaining great rewards. A large number arriving from the recently subdued Brittany.
Attacking Hastings.
Ouf, la Dieu merci. Apprestez-vous de périr et à l'aide. Avant, la re-regarde ne les raiderait. Vos armes appareillettes et à l'aide. L'ennemi s'atteint. Allons. Pour André.
Odite. Bene audite.
Bene audité.
Homes preparate.
Sito!
Les mêmes hommes sont ici.
Obeyo!
Boom. Boom shakalaka. Yes. Yes.
Guillaume now had a foothold in England. From
fuck
here,
are you
he
doing?
would have time to secure his location and resupply his forces before marching north and meeting Harold in battle. It would be at Senlac Hill that Guillaume, Duke of Normandy, would come to be forever known as William the Conqueror.
Guillaume, the Duke of Normandy. The Duke of Normandy. Yes, invasion, level 21, bingo, bango, bongo. Ooh. Some new and exciting mechanics. Whether you're a long-time Age of Empires or a completely new player, you'll benefit from learning some of the basics. Oh, the Art of War? Ooh. I don't like that one, though. I don't like that one. That one's fucking... Yeah, see? Oh, I did do most of these. Okay. You know what? What's the difficulty? Intermediate? Alright, let's do intermediate, and we'll go back with Hastings. Intermediate. We're not gonna do hard quite yet. We're gonna try some intermediate and see how it goes. Yes, baby girl, we're gonna try.
Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land.
Huh? Oh, bloody hell.
This is the site of the Battle of Hastings.
Oh, you fucking bloke.
After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne.
A king was killed, and his victor claims the throne. Yes, baby girl.
October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Bayeux Tapestry. A carefully preserved illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne.
Fucking right. Let's sail across the English Channel and
But a
fuck up
storm
those blokes.
thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown. So he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England.
Who are we, William or Harold?
The weather cleared. He seized his chance.
Fuck, that looks like a fucking shitty idea. Whose dumbass idea was it to try and fuck climb up
250
that hill?
miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south.
Run, bitch!
At 9 o'clock in
Run!
the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men.
Fucking let's do it.
The stage was set, and up for grabs, England itself.
Fucking right. Who the hell are we? A can't remember if we're William or if we're Harold. But either way, let's go kick some names and take some ass. William of Normandy began his conquest of England, but at the end of the Anglo-Saxon rule, he would first have to kill their king. Oh, to end it, he would first have to kill their king. Well, yeah, that sounds about right. If you want the kingdom, you gotta kill the king. I mean, that's... So what,
On
we're
October
William then?
14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Fuck. This one hilltop right here, eh? Attack Harold's army.
Attendez les commandements.
Oh, we don't have any of these guys? These guys aren't my guys? Rude.
Soyez prest, compagnon.
Let's fucking attack the army at the top of the hill. Fucking yeah, baby.
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall. Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go.
William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move. With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged.
Kill the Saxons from the shield wall. I think I'm doing that. I'm sure there's a better way that I could be fighting this. But it's all good.
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders, but William had an answer: his sharp-eyed archers.
I think that's what I'm doing. I don't fucking know.
Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse. With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers. Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized, and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself.
King Harold himself. Let's slay the king.
Je suis votre servant.
The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his.
Tous sommes prêts. En arson, chevalier. Avertissez votre courage, compagnons. Chevalier, faites-moi. Tous sommes prêts.
More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army.
Slaying the king. Oh
The
man, why
Anglo-Saxon
you
King
gotta be
Harold
a fucking
had
little
fallen.
shit?
In the confusion,
Ah.
some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic. Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans secured victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning.
Yes, Hastings. We got it.
At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever.
Oh. No. Oh no.
At
Oh, no.
Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066,
Oh, no.
William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations.
The fuck? How do
Nothing
you
like
move
them
so
had been
fast?
seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population
Hey!
exactly
Get outta
who
here.
was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country.
I will be right back.
King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control. The north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter?
I don't know. I haven't been out there in a while. All right.
William the Conqueror marched north, with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York. But in his path stood rebel towns that harbored William's northern enemies. He would take the towns back by force.
Soyez prest, compagnon. Achevez nos allons.
Go.
Attendez les commandements. Incontinent. Audite, servientes. Incontinent. Allons! L'ennemi nos agüen. Somos en assaillants vos armes. Nos allons!
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe, establishing their presence in the north.
Si, parade.
With reinforcements to his army soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
Pour votre service.
Escolto.
Escolto. What? Materia. Laburo.
Si.
Masono.
Paraz. Entendo. Laburo.
Spero. Edifico.
Ah! Spero. Ubi vado?
Fake. Me? Si, laborans.
Quod?
Ubi va? Si. Edifico.
Obeir est ver.
Quid ordines? Quid mandes? Cavalario, parade.
Acces vos, compagnon. Honor est d'obéir. Si comme vos voldrez. Certes.
The Norman army was now well supplied by a town, but it would take a sustained effort to keep the army at full strength.
On our way, mania breakaway.
Nice.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Capturing Fulford.
Exploro. Sí.
Sustiat Rex! Your way!
Vado. Vado. Escolto. Ok.
Spero. Edifico.
Mandes. Bene. Cavallo. Sì. Chiette. Chiette. Cavallo.
Escolto.
Escolto.
Quod me. Fact.
All by here's all nearby out of combat units by 2 every 1.5 seconds. Produces archers 100% speed.
Sì. Ubi vado?
Oh, what the fuck? And I need gold. And I don't have gold. What the fuck?
Chevalier, preste poste! Arches
Spero.
Can't do anything. Except for barracks.
Masono.
Che? Escolto.
Maintenance. Masono.
Escolto. Ubi vado?
Barat.
Fact. Quod? Me.
Acces vets vos, compagnon. Allons! L'ennemi nos agüet! Je veux vos obéis.
Explorons.
Donnez moi vos affiches. Chevalier,
Moment d'ici, arquet!
Acceptez vos always. Avant! Asseyez vos armées. Nous allons!
Spero.
Line right there. I wonder if I take over this town. I think I might actually.
Tous sommes prêts. Allons! L'ennemi est not away.
I don't actually have to
Asseyez vos
build it.
armées.
It's nice.
Nous allons!
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York. Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
Attendez les commandements.
Novos mandements.
Je suis votre serveuse. Mais
Instructing the landmark.
Masono.
Me?
Escolto.
Escolto. Fuaro.
Oh, I have to wait till the.
Colones. Masono. Me?
mais
The Norman army came under attack from a new enemy, the Danes. William's army held back the Danes' attack, but they threatened to return unless William paid them in gold.
Incontinent.
Fouet de labour.
Parats pour la labour spérant.
Parade pour venir. Escolte bene.
Escolte bene. Vado laborar.
Send 800 gold or destroy the camp. I don't know. Let's try and destroy the camp, I guess.
L'heure est de besoin. Soyez prest, compagnon. Quand je commande, avance.
With their stables in place, the Normans could add more cavalry to their army.
Félicite Beat.
Oh, nice. Sweet.
Quedmando. Cavalario parade.
Benefect. Eccilimam demont. Io ma sono la cose.
Arquier passe. Quedmande. Sagita ila.
L'heure est de besoin. Archetsmith vos armées. Avance!
Buon lavoro.
You know what? I don't like the way that you guys do business.
Archetsmith vos. Nous allons!
Cavalario parade. Qued ordines.
Qued me.
The Normans discovered the source of the Dane threat, an outpost on the water. William had a choice. Bypass the encampment, destroy it, or pay the Danes the gold they demanded.
Nope.
Cavalario parade. Qued ordines.
Parats pour labourar. Cose sarà ma sonata.
Arquier passe.
Vado labourar.
Shit.
Cose sarà ma sonata.
Cavalario parade.
À l'arson, chevalier! Tous sommes prêts! Asseyez vos armées! Nous allons! Archetsmith vos! Nous allons!
Quedmandes. Quemandes.
Honor est d'obéir! Geste bien!
In destroying the Dane outpost, William stripped the rebels of a crucial ally.
Auditez.
William's ultimate goal was within his grasp. All that remained was to enter York and destroy its keep.
Perfect. Let's breach the gates.
Arco Parat. Puedo ordine. Puedo ordine. ¿Qué mandes?
Buon labour.
Sí, Parat.
Benefect.
Lanquier Parat.
Arco Parat. Cavalario Parat. Cavalario Parat.
Acces vos, compagnon.
Vale. ¿Qué mandes?
Bene audite. Obeio.
Mm-hmm. All right then.
Attendez les commandements.
How the fuck am I not telling them not to get any wood, and yet I still have 26 people on wood? What the fuck?
Tous audite. Vado a massar.
Soyez prest, compagnon.
Attention. Sí, Parat. Audite, servientes. In avant, servientes.
Whoa.
L'heure est de besogne. Je suis votre serveur.
Well, I guess we're advancing.
Allons, l'ennemi est à gwen. Acceptez.
Escolte bene. Tous audite. Ecce li mandement. Ecce li mandement.
Quid mandes?
Porco li garfrux. Escolte bene.
Puedo ordine.
Vado laburar. Sì, cavo. Io ma sono la cosa.
Soyez prest, compagnon. Acces vos, nous allons.
Mehr Sultan!
Labour Spérance. Vado laburar.
Sommes en ordonnance. Acceptez vos avoués.
City gate, here we come. Bada boom, bada bing.
Sie tres tous vont mourir. Attendez les commandements. Assaillez vos armées, nous allons!
The Norman army poured into York and began sacking the town as they bore down on the keep.
Yeah, we did. Whoa!
Allons! L'ennemi nous avoués!
Huh? Heard your ass talk.
Entre les avoués! Chefs! Si comme vous montrez, si tres tous vont mourir! À l'arson chevalier! Assaillez vos armées, nous allons! Sommes en ordonnance! Tres tous sommes prêts! Tres tous sommes prêts! Sommes en ordonnance! Chevalier Montmorency! À l'arson chevalier! Sommes en ordonnance! Tres tous sommes prêts! À l'arson chevalier!
Mandesquid.
Tous auditez. C'est court matériel. Allez, Scavo.
Tous audite. Retourno così, bene.
Think we're done anyways. Fucking brutes. Brutes, magoots.
The keep fell to the Norman army, and York was secured. The
Baby
Northern
girl, you are
Rebellion was
ripping
over,
these apart.
and William
like,
the
for
Conqueror
real, for
was
real.
uncontested as King of England.
Oh,
William the Conqueror had recaptured York from the rebels. Now he wanted to teach them a lesson for defying him. He began a brutal campaign of destruction,
it is snowing out there, but
Any
it doesn't
further
look like it's
resistance?
sticking at all.
known as the Harrying of the North.
Yeah.
Villages and crops were destroyed.
Oh, what the fuck?
It is said 100,000 people were killed. With ruthless efficiency, William the Conqueror
You
had
okay, baby
secured
girl?
obedience in his new kingdom.
You okay, baby girl?
But it wasn't to last.
Come
it
here.
would be thrown into chaos by his own children.
You okay? You okay, baby girl? Yeah, you're okay.
When William the Conqueror died in 1087, his favorite son succeeded him.
Yeah,
King
you're
William
okay.
II,
Yeah,
known as
you're
William
okay.
Rufus.
It's okay. Yeah.
But 13 years into his reign, disaster struck.
Well,
While out hunting,
she can't fucking bite my feet and then get mad at me for
was
stepping on her.
killed.
Like, yeah. Oh yeah, no, this
William's
isn't me
youngest brother took his
doing
place
anything else with
as
her.
King
This is
Henry
her
I.
just biting me, and then I
was
go
a
to
problem.
walk,
At
and
the
I
time,
step on her
Henry's elder
hand.
brother, Robert, Duke of Normandy, had been on crusade.
and then
Henry returned. He was furious that Henry had grabbed the throne.
like, what the hell, baby girl?
From Normandy, Robert attempted to invade England to claim the crown from his brother. But he failed. and returned home. In retaliation, Henry struck back. In a reversal of 1066, he crossed the Channel and invaded Normandy, intent on undermining his brother Robert's rule. His first target was Bayeux. This rich and splendid city was one of the jewels of Normandy. Henry was to begin his campaign by unleashing his forces on the city. Bayeux was about to feel the wrath of the English army.
Baby girl, are you okay? Yes, she's okay. Jesus.
In the brotherly
See?
feud over Normandy, King Henry I set out to make an example of Bayeux, a town still loyal to his brother Duke Robert.
Are you gonna be okay tonight with your thumb? Oh.
Henry's archers
Well, don't
took
you have to
up
hold the
position
drum?
on high ground outside the
Drumstick?
city, and faced an immediate attack by Robert's cavalry patrol.
How come Marnie doesn't feel that way
Deployed
either?
their palings. Henry's
How come
archers
Marnie
were
doesn't
well
feel that way
protected
and
against
just
the
hits you?
cavalry charge. They defeated
Oh.
the first patrol.
All the stories I hear are you guys fucking hitting each other.
Strelboran, Sith. Poliente, Hes.
Yeah, we are. Min silence.
As Henry set his sights on burning Bayeux, more reinforcements arrived to join his army.
Get thee ready for Hestes. Certus!
Only know you love her when you let it go.
Weapons ready! On fire! Ansagen! Hartes ihr Hände!
Yeah, I know, baby girl. Mommy just doesn't care about your happiness. That's what I heard.
Judaius Nanburdan!
The English approached Bayeux and saw that its towering stone walls would not be breached by manpower alone.
Look at
Henry would need siege equipment and a defensible location to construct it.
Ich liebe zu hören!
What the fuck? Huh? Oh, she's yelling at your bookcase. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Who's making that noise?
Stand in the yard!
You know I'm like 6 times your size? More like 10 times? 15 times? I'm so much. Oh.
Why? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Blame the little puppy. Yeah. Yeah, blame the little puppy.
Henry now
Yeah.
called for the services of a blacksmith to
Blame the
bolster
little
siege
puppy.
effort.
It wasn't me. It could have been me. Mommy doesn't do that. Yeah, Mommy doesn't. Oh, I remember. Oh my god, you're so small. I can't get over it still. Oh, what was that little crack in your foot? What was that? You can't be cracking like an old person. You're just a baby.
Each will adapt.
Baby. Go girl. Go girl. That's a good Xena. 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 We go bouncy bouncy.
With a blacksmith on hand, Henry's infantry would soon be ready to construct siege equipment.
Because this guy doesn't want to come out. I know. I'm by default being a girl, but like, I love you. I love you. What do you want to do? You want to go down? Here. Here. Get Big Bear. Get Big Bear. Oh. He's bigger than you. He's bigger than you. Yeah, he is. He's bigger than. Ow! Don't bite mommy. Don't bite mommy. Get the Big Bear. There
I
you
get
go.
that too. I don't understand why she's biting the bear, for example, but then
It's definitely
the texture.
toughness she gets when she bites. Like, if you bite something soft and your teeth hurt, it doesn't feel good. But when you have like
Well, no, but even like when she's biting the rope on the dinosaur,
yeah.
the thing, she'll be biting the rope, and then I'll put my hand there, and she has to let go of the rope to bite my hand.
Yeah.
Not a puppy thing.
It is. She won't do it forever. Mommy has to go. Okay? You say for daddy. You go for daddy.
Each
Research
Okay.
siege engineering.
This is just picture of the YouTube before I go. Yeah. Okay, ready? We're gonna do one rollover. Ready? See daddy, ready? That's the
Get
watch.
to work.
Okay, daddy's ready.
Okay, daddy's ready. Okay. That's
Eat your willow. You will
what was that? Ready? Down. Sit. Sit. Right here. Down. Go, ready? Roll over. Roll over. Roll. Yeah. We're gonna have it where I don't have to assist.
eat bouquet that. And your worker. Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Who's my little sidekick, baby girl? Take this. Take this. Take this.
Sarah Dawn.
Yeah. You want a piece of celery? You can eat a piece of celery.
Each timber fail.
I'll give you
And your worker.
for about 2 minutes. Where are you, baby? You're so sneak attack, like ninja.
Right?
Ninja style sneak attack. You're doing yeah, where are you? Ready, set. Set.
Henry's infantry could now construct battering rams, siege weapons designed to break open fortress walls.
Look, I'll be ready, Fred.
When you swear, what do you think? Are you a good size?
Oh, that's the one you bought from Underwear Armor? I like it.
Wait, why was it
Yeah? Oh, really? Fuck. Alright, I love you.
Better your worker.
Henry's presence on the
How's it
doorstep
doing?
of Bayeux would not go unanswered, and now his forces braced for
Yeah,
an attack
correct
by
X.
Robert's army.
Alrighty, I love you.
Love you too, babe. I'll see you in a bit.
Yes, you will. Sounds good.
It is Sita for Actus. Dresseth yo! We are stirring!
Love you. Bye. Nice to have you.
Henry repelled the attack, but he knew that so long as Bayeux still stood, the city would not give up the fight.
Alright, babe, I love you. Have fun. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Garwigan.
Yes, sir. West to Hala.
What are you looking for? Oh,
Garwigan.
Must have put it down. You see it?
Yes, sir.
That right behind you on the arm of the chair. I guess I can do it.
oh. What?
Thanks, babe.
Alright, I love you. Huh?
Yes, the man.
Gadriense would do.
Alright, have fun.
Yes, sir.
Videre Yaru.
Strele fuse.
Ike on your selly.
Yes, the man. Feridon.
And your worker. Each bouquet that. Feridon. Ike on your selly.
Beodeth me.
Get ready for Hestus.
Strelboren Yerwa. Strelboren Yaru. It shall be timbre this.
What's our face, eh? Eat your worker.
Strelboren Yaru. Yerwia.
Hestes, kom aan.
Strelboren Yaru. Flabuga Strelboren. That Timbrin shall bail. That Timbrin shall bail.
Be wathar be on us. Dondes waharten. Vin Hester.
With the power of battering rams, the English army could crack open Bayer's mighty walls.
Fine, Vero Seras. Sieta!
Dino Tukes. It's never to hit.
Fine, Vero Seras! Wasted Yerwin! Eala, Vero Seras, Barendi!
Strelboren Yerwa. Iquilla. Ikeum Shoko. Abuga Strelboren.
Vin Hester.
Strelboren.
Ways and Yerwin.
Understrelum.
Vierende Hesters.
Kanika stand in the yard. Judaeus none but that.
Vero Seras Yaro! Vero Seras Sakar!
Kanika stand.
Fede Fastenu!
Yaru open.
Yarwan! Yevia! Ichiara! Fara Eowigan! Yedit Upa! Eoredas Yarway! Yedit Upa! Oscar! Yarwan! Find Vero Seras! Donde Wahaten!
Jesus to servant. Andete to servant. Yerwa. Yarwiga. Hura. Garwigan.
Bayer's walls had failed, and Henry's men could now storm the city. Robert's garrison made a last stand to defend Bayeux, but Henry would show no mercy in cutting them down and burning their city.
Destroy the buildings? Alright. You know what? Let's see what happens. I'll be right back.
As Bayeux burned and the people fled in terror, King Henry basked in the victory over his brother Duke Robert. But Henry would not stop until all of Normandy was back under the English crown.
All right, we are back. Yes, we are. All right, let's go for a little bit.
While Bayeux burned, King Henry pressed his advantage. Seizing key fortifications and buying the loyalty of powerful lords, Henry loosened his brother's grip over Normandy. At Tinchebray in 1106, brother would fight brother for final claim to their father's lands.
The Battle of Tinchebray. Tinchebray? Tinchebray. Hinge on capturing his brother, but the castle at Tinchebray protected the Duke Robert. Henry would take any measure necessary to lure him out.
Determined to claim Normandy and capture his brother, Duke Robert, King Henry besieged the castle at Tinchebray. But the direct assault on the formidable stone castle was failing. Unable to breach the towering walls, the king devised a new plan to capture his brother. Henry would force Robert to defend his lands from attack by razing the villages of Martigny and Fresnes.
Raise the villages to draw out Robert. Alright, let's go raising villages. Burn all these buildings.
It is Caesar for Actus. Duce is Namburden. At me no word. Ferrer. Fourth Warden.
To goad Robert out of his stronghold, Henry's men would burn the village to the ground.
Anyone up this one?
What wilt thou?
Knights, into the sun! Before we are the waiting day, let us guard!
The village of Martigny was destroyed, but still Robert did not emerge to face Henry outside the castle. Henry would have to raise the stakes. Next, he targeted the village of Fresnes.
Targeted the village of Fresnes. Enemy relief has arrived.
Henry received word that Robert had sent for a fresh army to aid in defending his position at the castle. Henry had to eliminate these new forces before they could combine with the garrison at Tinchebray.
Aid.
Henry could buy reinforcements from nearby allies if he could procure the gold to pay them.
Weapons ready! On fire!
Is that them right here? Comment.
Bail death may!
Ecce on Gengende. Bullion. Alle Knittens Jan. Fortwarde Freckes. Mit Baldenes. Before we are awaiting, let us go. Knittens Jan.
Fuck.
Knittens standing Jan.
Okay. Let's start this one over. Yes, I want to restart. And I'm not gonna go and fight those guys just yet. Yeah, yeah.
Determined to claim Normandy and capture his brother, Duke Robert, King Henry besieged. Henry would force Robert to defend his lands from attack by razing the villages of Martigny and Fresnes.
And I'm gonna need to what, we buy gold or we buy people? That would be just fucking fantastic.
Fuse to servant. Yahweh, Wigenda.
To goad Robert out of his stronghold, Henry's men would burn the village to the ground.
Knitters standing there. Alle Schwitte. Knitters in the sun. Fortwarde Freckes. Mit Baldenes. Alle Knitters Jan.
How can I eat it? What? How can I eat this? Yeah.
Arco Knitters Jan.
Akko credence. Yeah.
Garu Uppe. Garu Baram. Garwigan. Apple Knitters Jan. Dresset yo. We are scattered. Min Siles. It's living to hear it. None shall leave them. Glory be in sea. Hyacinth Shiltende. Spere asterende. Knitters, stop Strelboren! Får vi åt awaytende! Let us gone!
Better squeeze.
Weapons ready! On fire! Yes, Digger! You break it! Yeah! On Monday! Attention to servant! Centers!
The village
I
of
can
Martigny
eat
was
it. I
destroyed,
can eat it.
but still
Yeah.
Robert did not emerge to face Henry outside the castle. Henry would have to raise the stakes. Next, he targeted the village of Fresnes. Henry could buy reinforcements from nearby allies if he could procure the gold to pay them. Henry received word that Robert had sent for a fresh army to aid in defending his position at the castle. Henry had to eliminate these new forces before they could combine with the garrison at Tinchebray.
Yeah. They're coming right now. What is that? Shit. I can't move it, eh? Shit. Actually, what? Tribute payment. Doesn't tell me. Resource counter at the top of the screen. Take a look at your resource counter. Fuck. How fucking do I get it, man? Shit. Alright. I'm gonna have to turn off my camera for a quick minute. I'll figure out how to do it.
Dein Hestes! Abuga Halakinitis Yan!
Why I can't. I don't know how to fucking.
By eliminating Robert's incoming army, Henry had thwarted his brother's attempt at strengthening the castle's defenses.
How the fuck do I get it though? So what the fuck? What mission is this? The Battle of Titchbury. Controller batteries are low. Fuck. To the southwest near the junction, the player should then use the rest of their pool to recruit more reinforcements. Okay, how do I do that? 45 knights. Located southwest near the junction. Southwest. What the fuck, man?
Determined to claim
How do
Normandy
I
and capture his brother,
recruit
Duke Robert, King Henry besieged the castle at Tinchebray.
reinforcements?
But the direct assault on the formidable stone castle was failing. Unable to breach the towering walls, the king devised a new plan to capture his brother. Henry would force Robert to defend his lands from attack by razing the villages of Martigny and Fresnes.
AoE. What buttons to press to bring? Left trigger, press the start menu. Start button. Right bumper. On the tribute screen.
It is Caesar for Actus. The foe be of the waiting, let us go!
What the fuck? I have no idea. Hold the left trigger plus the start button. Yeah, no shit.
Dresseth yo! We are stirred! Adit your armors! Fot fanat!
To goad Robert out of his stronghold, Henry's men would burn the village to the ground.
Gritus, in the shot! He shall lay to you! Ah, the Gritus yard! Gritus stand in the yard! Arthur Gritus, yard! To servant!
The village of Martigny was destroyed, but still Robert did not emerge to face Henry outside the castle. Henry would have to raise the stakes. Next, he targeted the village of Fresnes. Henry could buy reinforcements from nearby allies, if he could procure the gold to pay them.
What the
Henry received
fuck,
word
man?
that Robert had sent for a fresh army to aid in defending his position at the castle. Henry had to eliminate these new forces before they could combine with the garrison at Tinchebray. Henry sent gold to his ally in men and received fresh reinforcements.
Alright, here we go. Alright, now we got it. Now we rolling. Now we rolling.
Look at you be ready.
Soldiers!
Akenitas, ja. Akenitas, ja. Gingarega. Akenitas, ja. Akenitas, ja. Lakados, God. Fuck yeah.
By eliminating Robert's incoming army, Henry had thwarted his brother's attempt at strengthening the castle's defenses.
Akenitas, ja.
Yo, we are stirred. Before be on the way, Tendi. Let us gone. Weapons ready. On fire. He's out for one of glory. Yeah. Adita Yara armors. For fire.
I need to know an argument. What?
Today is none but done. Before be on the way, Tendi. Let us gone. Stand in the yard. Dress it, yo. We have current. Kanitas, stand in the yard. Ah, the Kanitas yard. Kanitas, into the sun. Apple Kanitas yard. Before we are the way, Tendi. Let us guard. Victory and armor. city ready? On fire!
At the hands of Henry's army, the village of Fresnes was in ruins. Henry's provocations
Roberts
had
is on the
paid off.
field, eh?
Robert finally emerged from the castle to face his brother in open battle.
Oh shit.
Ut readeth nu, Tullius. Who's it to serve? Get thee ready for Hestes. Adit and Yara armors!
I guess we go.
Fourth guarde Frecus, mit Baldenes.
Ah, can they use against yeah.
Into the sun!
Whoa. Backside.
Finitus, stand in the yard! It's given to Heeren! Alla Finitus, yard!
Strel boren! Je better, Wiccan! Yeah, we are!
Finitus, into the sun! Finitus, stand in the yard! Apple, Finitus, yo! We are stirred!
Well, we're getting there. Capture Duke Robert. Heyo.
Finitus, yard!
Army's almost dead. Booyah.
Finitus, stand in the yard! Today is not...
King Henry's tactic of luring Robert into the open had worked. Henry
Booyah. Battery died, guys. Oh. Sorry, baby girl. Battery died.
captured his brother, and
Sorry, baby
Normandy
girl.
was his.
What's going on with your ear there? Booyah. Victory!
William the Conqueror's sons had resolved their long feud over Normandy, with King Henry wresting possession away from his brother. But the French King Louis VI would not accept Henry's heir as the future Duke of Normandy. Henry's fragile power would face its first test, an invasion by the French king.
The Battle of Bremoulet. Chance encounter in the farmlands of Normandy saw King Henry face open battle against Francis Illustrious King Louis the Sixth. Jeez, that's a fucking tongue twister. Booyah, booyah shaka, booyah,
In the
booyah
disputed
shaka.
countryside between Normandy and France, a smouldering farmstead gave away the beginnings of a French invasion. At the head of the vast army stood King Louis of France himself. An English scout hastily rode to inform King Henry of England, who was still en route to defend his borders. Hearing of the threat, villagers and guards fled their English-held towns and retreated to the stronghold of Fleury.
Bingo bango.
Above all, the English forces in Normandy had been commanded to hold the town of Fleury and await King Henry's arrival.
Hold Fleury until King Henry arrives.
Vinhester.
So this is hold Fleury? Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Where's the Harler?
Your way, Ian Warler.
Ayored Yaru.
As the village of Crescenville fell, all English hopes lay in holding Fleury for the king's arrival.
Yeah, Yaru.
That's my city up here too.
Werniak. Letter Oscar.
Whoa. Shit, man. What the fuck?
Blister Spiras. Each of you. West in Blackensword. Here
Damn. How the fuck am I supposed to fucking do this shit? Jesus.
The town of Granville succumbed to the French, and the English were pushed back towards Fleury.
Yeah, it did.
Did you read that, sir? Yes, sir.
Farah Dom.
Beyond me. Ayored Yaru.
Fuck, here they come.
On Muna.
Jesus.
Yes, sir. Britanu. Anzagan. Yeah, Yaru. Ayoredas Yerway. Ichiara. Yedited Upa.
What the fuck? Well, I don't think this is gonna work.
At last, King Henry and his forces made their arrival at Fleury.
Fuck. It's about fucking time.
Tulkis, set it yard. Armina word.
Fuck it. Nice.
Knowing that King Louis himself was on the field, Henry saw his chance to put England's claim to Normandy beyond doubt.
Capture Crescentville. What the fuck?
Ferdinand.
Flamboga Arod.
And you worker. Eat your worker. Veradon? Yes, Where's the wahala? Ijimru, Yarwa Iowala. Inch Timbra Theos.
What's a market?
Hestus Commende. Each Timbra Theos.
Capture Gainesville. Oh, I take them back.
Yeah, Iaru.
Well, I'm gonna need.
What's her face, eh? That's Shule Bayotenbred. And you work it. What's her face, eh? There you work that.
Acts as a town
King
center,
Louis,
and this one acts as a
determined to
keep.
oust the English from Normandy, began sending attack parties to harass King Henry and his forces.
Ike yesi.
Farah Yawerta. Farah John.
There you work. Ayored Yaru.
Each bouquet that.
Ike yesele.
Farah John.
Here! Gareth Oak.
I think I want a. I think I want a town center.
That's Shule Bayotenbred.
Yes, sir. West Duhala. That Shule Bayo Timbran.
And you work.
Yes, sir. West Duhala. Each a worker. Brookie, that. What's their face, eh?
Yes, questo hala.
On your work, huh? Yes, sir. West Duhala. This shooter who do
Market hala. Ik kan do that no.
That's the matter, Tottenham flesh, you want. It is Sitha for actors. Before we are awaiting ye, let it us guard!
See they to work at.
What needeth be? Yari Johnson worker.
Look you be ready, Freckis. He shall day. Right, Hestus?
What needeth be undone? Beoth yar to Hestus ton folk. Ikil happy that he building anon.
What needeth be undone?
Hitlock as God.
You then did that right to know.
See fate a worker. This shula ootdure me. Ikil build a that for they.
Yet he ready for Hestus. Andente to servant.
For this reader.
We are the great beyond this Ras! And Sealy he builded thing. See thing to work at? Yay, and sewer they have.
Bandits he said near me.
Yipper maybe Hestes.
Look you be ready, Freckis. Adita Yara Armas. Hopana!
only do one. Fuck.
Arita, what needeth worker? Jekyll, how about that? He building it on.
Does it give me more population?
Building done. It looketh good. He shall build it that for day.
Estes for this reader.
And seal ye builded thing. What do yes, by mayor, but what needeth be undone? You'll then do that's right to know.
Does it give me more, or are we done?
God's swinker at me, mate.
Alright. I'll just go.
He come to Delvin.
Oh, why not? Now I wish I had to keep.
What should each do? Noah is Ibun.
An are to hear it.
What should each do?
What's going on, baby girl?
The spanner on the loaded.
You tired, eh? Yeah.
In Hester? Yet to be ready for Hestes.
I don't know, but I got a bunch. What do we got? 37? So like 120, maybe? 110 ish. Yeah, let's try it.
Dress it, yo! We are scattered! Yara unto a marker.
What shall each do?
And a fresh marker. Who's there to serve it?
It is Sita for actors.
Sultans! It's liberty to hear them! Weapons ready! On fire! Alles Schritte! Andente to Sauron!
Yahweh Shem.
King Henry's men struck at the French forces and recaptured the town.
Nu, Tulkas, setet jou.
Nice.
Ut readeth nu, Tulkas.
Guess we'll just keep coming up. Fuck it.
We are bandits enemy at me.
Just counterattack.
It is Sitha for actors. Adita Yara Artemis! What better? Ich habe ihn found the bow! Niemand der too much to servant! He sailed the bow! Shit! Experiment Yara! Ich habe ihn found the bow! Knitas, stand in the eye! Turtles! Knitas, in the sun! Alle Knitas, ja! Bandits is enemy B! Weapons ready! On fire! Claude, this is a mickle matter. He had a Hestus! Dress it, jou Andre. And sweet, yes, sir. Nu, Tulkas, second yo. Dress it, yo. We are scared. Eat sail the bow! Who'd thought they are? Oh, be on the way, Tende! Let us gone! Bandits is enemy B! Und die Arme schon! Victory and Fama! Today is none but done!
Harkeneth, Aller. Off to the Felders. Ich will angehen on the Reaper railings nu. Ich habe
Get thee ready for Hestes. It's liberty to hear them!
Cease to Hestes. Where habit? Stairs bayonet.
Look jou be it ready, Frekke. It is Sitha for actors. Forward, Frekkes. Mit Baldenes. Certes. Had been a word, Ferret.
Thought it was a thing.
Every charn and tended.
Nu, Tulkas, set it jou. Shetendes! Anasia! Canitas! Yara! Aditan Yara Armas! Fotfella! Ich habe found the foe! Finish! Hand are off sled!
What needeth be undone?
What need? Yari's done some hurry.
See thee to work.
Saddled up, Andy ready! He just stepped in the yard! Tremendous! He's sending you beat! Gritus! In the shot! On the swift!
With the border towns recaptured,
No, I just gotta go
King
here.
Henry's claim to Normandy faced only one more obstacle:
Yeah.
King Louis and his army. In the humble peasants' fields of Bremule, two kings would settle their claim to Normandy.
Get to thee ready for Hestes. Get to thee ready for Hestes. Duty is none burden.
A curse of hell for Shatende!
Oh, get out of here.
Hestes for this reader. Nu, Tulkis, setteth thou.
Intendeth nu, Tulkis. Weapons, Yara! Forth! Uppa! Ebrechana steereth!
It is Sitha for Actus.
Weapons ye ready? On fire!
Look for you be ready, Freckis.
Sergeants! Before we
Let's go.
God!
Nu, Tulkis, setteth thee.
Safe to Hestes.
It's Lenders is in near me. On us with it. Get to thee ready for Hestes.
Ah, the finish! Attempted to serve!
He'd sailed the boat! Reader,
Quite observant, Shatton.
it is Sitha for Actus. He shall lay it down. Read us through, Tulkis. Hestes for this reader, huh? Saddled up,
Patience is ane atu.
You're right to done some work.
Harkeneth, Aller.
I'll return.
A steereth? We haven't stead as beyond that.
Eagle happy that he building it on.
An are to hearen.
It's understood.
Fuse to serve alle swin. Certes.
Wave and Sherton! Into the sun!
Damn. Booyah. Yeah, motherfucker. Victory.
Far from home, but rallied by their king, the English army forced a French surrender and put King Louis and his knights to flight. With the impromptu
Bada
battle
boom, bada
ending in
bing.
resounding victory for the English, King Henry had secured his ancestral lands under the English crown.
Booyah. Yeah, motherfucker. Victory. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here with me. Go ahead, hit that follow button, subscribe if you haven't. Also, share this with your friends or anyone you think might find this type of stuff enjoyable. Maybe get some value out of it. Let's make it happen. Thank you guys again so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I look very forward to seeing you again. And oh yeah, I love you guys. Bye for now.